Hello, Mr. Fielding. My name is Eddie, and I'm the head of the IT department. I wanted to send you a warm welcome to our company. I look forward to working with you, and you can contact me at this number anytime. Thanks so much, Eddie, and you can call me Jeff. I've heard a lot of good things about you. You keep your department running very smoothly. Thank you, sir. We have a great group here. Good to hear. I can't wait to tell you some of my new ideas for the company. Okay, cool. I mean, we're just the IT department. Your new ideas are probably for research and development, or marketing. What do you know about me, Eddie? Not a lot. I know you went to Princeton. Yes, I did, and I'm an extremely hands-on boss. I like to get involved with every department, and I think I have some ideas that will really help you increase your workflow. Okay. Do you know a lot about IT? No, but how difficult can it be? It's just computers, right? I know a lot about business management, though, from Princeton. Great. It's very nice to meet you. Our new boss is a total and complete moron. Hi, Eddie. What did he do now? He took away our chairs, Tina. He took away our chairs. We're IT people. We already have the worst posture in the world from hunching over our computers for a living. That's why we all have the fancy ergonomic chairs. And he took them. It's been an hour and my spine already hurts. That sucks. Why would he do that? To help with our concentration and productivity. I tried to tell him that standing would not make us more productive, and we didn't need to be more productive because we always finish our cases on time. But he would not listen to me. He just went off about how if we stand all day, we'll strengthen our core, which will improve our health, which will blah, blah, blah. Wow. And I thought my department was angry. What did he do to you guys? He looked at our new logo designs for the TV dinner campaign, and he wants us to start over. He said that he read somewhere that consumers don't like sharp edges. Everything has to be round because it's more subconsciously pleasing. I asked him where he heard that from, but he doesn't remember. He just believes it's real, so we have to redo all the designs. Shoot me now. I'm so sorry, but at least you have chairs. Did you know this is his first job? I think he did an internship or something, but this is his first real job, and he already thinks he's God's gift to the corporate world or something. He wouldn't have even gotten this position if he didn't have Princeton on his diploma. Oh, and doesn't he love to shove that in our faces? I almost want to start a department-wide drinking game. Take a shot every time he mentions Princeton. You'd get hammered before lunch. Speaking of, want to check out that new deli today? Sure, I'll meet you downstairs at noon. Hello, Eddie. Did you forget something? Hi, sir. No, I don't think so. I'm actually on lunch now, so if it's an urgent issue you're talking about, call 166 and ask for Kyle. This isn't about tech issues. This is about employee issues. What's wrong? You left the premises for lunch, and yet your office account says away. Yes, because I am away. No, you're out. Didn't you listen during my PowerPoint this morning? We have a system, and we need to follow that system exactly. Available means you're at your computer and ready to help. Away means that you're away from the computer but still in the office. And out means you're out of the building, which is where you are right now. Which is why you need to come back here and change your status before you can leave again. We're already on the road. I'll do it next time, I promise. No, rules are there for a reason. You need to turn that car right around and go back to your computer. To change my status icon? I'll just have Kyle do it for me. No. Remember my PowerPoint slide about coworker confidentiality? Kyle can't touch your computer without your written permission. Okay, I'll follow the rules, but I'm not turning around. We only have an hour lunch and I don't want to waste it. I'll email Kyle my permission and then he'll get on my computer and change my status. Will that work? Yes, I guess it will. Great, doing it now. But I will be making a note of this on your record. You've already wasted 4 minutes with the wrong status, and by the time Kyle fixes the problem, it will be at least 5. Enjoy your lunch. Hello, Eddie. How is your day going? I hope you're having a pleasant, productive day. Can I help you with something? Yes, I had an idea. Last night I was watching a TED Talk about common stereotypes, and do you know the most famous stereotype about IT professionals? That we're virgins? Please don't speak like that. I don't want to report you to HR. I didn't mean anything by it, I just thought that was the most famous IT stereotype. Haven't you heard that before? I'm not comfortable answering that question. And no, the most common stereotype about IT professionals is that the first question they always ask their customers is, did you try turning it on and off? We do ask that a lot. You'd be surprised how many times it's actually worked. I'd say at least 20% of our calls. Yep, well, I hope you're aware of the negative stigma attached to all forms of stereotyping. I don't want any of our staff and customers to be offended. Like I learned in Princeton, office unity breaks down if even one worker is offended. So I'm going to ask you and everyone in your department to refrain from asking that question. Seriously? But it works. We ask that question for a reason. I'm sure you can find a suitable workaround. This is the only question we're not allowed to ask? Yes. Okay, we will never ask that question ever again. We'll just use synonyms, right? There's nothing wrong with that. I guess that will be fine. Great. You haven't responded to my email, so I'm texting instead. No one in your department is registered for the new security program. The mandatory security program. Right, so it's mandatory for everyone in the office. Yes. So we're already registered in it. Yes. So we don't need to register again. You're being argumentative. When I was at Princeton, we learned to never engage in such discussions. Please go down to the HR department and give them your fingerprints. We already have all our fingerprint cards on file. I don't know if you know this, but our whole floor already has added security measures because of all the expensive equipment we use. Please go to HR now. It'll just take a few minutes to do your fingerprints again. All right. I noticed that you and your staff are getting your new fingerprint cards right now. Yes, as you requested. And yet all of your computers still say available. Shouldn't they all be away? Yes, we have made a mistake. I apologize. I'll be making a note on your records. I want to scream. Idiot Jeff strikes again? He demanded that my entire department drop what we're doing to get fingerprint cards that we don't need. And then, when we did what he said, he reprimanded us for not changing our statuses for the 5 minutes we were away from our chairless desks. Wow, he couldn't be a bigger jerkwad if he tried. But what do you mean by reprimanded? He made another note on our records. Sounds like my junior high principal. Yes, but you know that our records dictate when we can get raises and how much we get with our year-end bonuses. Every time he finds some petty way to complain, he's taking away money from our paychecks. Really? I didn't realize that. I've already gotten 4 notes. 2 of them were about my hair scrunchies. I guess you won't be buying that end-of-year jacuzzi after all. Shut up. What are we going to do about this guy? He's making our office so much worse. I don't know, man. Keep your head down. Just keep doing your job. That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm nervous about all these weird security changes he wants to make. Oh, I wasn't paying attention during his presentation. It didn't seem that bad, though. The automatic locks, the 3-step check-in process. He's turning our building into a prison. Do you really think he'd lock us in here? I wouldn't put it past him, especially for my department. What do you mean? Do you feel like he's singling you guys out? Oh, yeah. Me specifically. I've been very good about holding my tongue when he comes up with some idiotic plan to improve things. But I've also been finding workarounds for all his ideas. He banned chairs from our floor, so I ordered beanbags for everyone. He wants us to log all our work in 2 different systems, so I just downloaded a software that duplicates everything. The only thing I haven't figured out is how to mess with his out versus away status nonsense. And it's so easy to forget to change your status when you run off to the bathroom or something. Exactly. But maybe don't try to figure that one out. It's probably better to get back on his good side. Yeah, you're probably right. A complaint has been raised against your department, and I would like to address it as soon as possible. Okay, shoot. Please don't use that euphemism. It might be construed the wrong way. People could think you're threatening violence. I wasn't. Did you think I was threatening violence? No. Great. Thanks for the feedback. What's the complaint? It seems that several people in your department are taking too many bathroom breaks. This could lead to missed deadlines. Have we missed any deadlines? Not yet, but there is a very real danger that you will if you continue to permit more than 1 bathroom break in a 3-hour period. So, someone from a different department and a different floor is complaining that the IT people are taking too many pee breaks? May I ask who made this complaint? I'm not at liberty to say. Sir, I've read through the employee manual recently, and I know that any officially made complaint must be filed through HR, and that any party mentioned in the complaint may request to see a redacted copy. If you want us to create a new bathroom policy based on this complaint, then I'd like to see it. Never mind. Jeff just tried to mess with me again, and I finally know how to fight back against everything he does. Yeah? Over the weekend, I memorized the employee handbook. If he's going to insist on following all these ridiculous new rules, then I'll just use the rules against him. Cool. I don't really know what you're talking about, but it sounds very clever. He tried to tell us we needed to pee less, basically, but I stopped him. I mean, have you ever met a computer guy that isn't constantly sipping energy drinks? We need our liquids. Still a little confused, but good for you. Thanks. I finally stood my ground, and there's nothing he can do about it. We can't use our floor's bathroom anymore? Hello, Eddie. Do you have a concern? Yes, I have a concern. I just got your email saying that the only bathroom on our floor is now off limits. You can't do that. I'm just following the rules. With our new security measures, we have to limit the number of times we leave company property. And because your bathroom is also accessible to the chiropractor's office on your floor, you can't keep using it. Where are we supposed to pee? Please mind your language, and you can use the same toilets as the rest of us, just one floor up. That's so far away. We're going to waste so much time going up and down, and with the new check-in rules, we have to go through security every time. That's correct. I guess your department will just have to take fewer bathroom breaks. Sorry about that. Hello, sir. I'm sorry to inform you that my fingerprint scan isn't working. I'm locked out of my department. Hello, Eddie. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but the fingerprint scan should let you back in. Yes, it should do that, and yet I'm still in the hallway. Normally I'd knock on the door and have someone let me in, but you also created a policy against knocking. So with an abundance of caution, I wanted to let you know that I will be unable to do my job until someone comes and fixes the door. I see. Well, in this instance, I think you can just knock. It's not your fault that the scanner isn't working. But the policy says no knocking. I don't want to break the rules and get another note on my record. Okay, I see what you're doing here and I don't like it. You're challenging my authority. It's not going to work. I'm calling Kyle right now to open that door and he's going to let you in. And if you refuse to enter, I will be forced to reprimand you. Fine, but I hope you realize how much your new rules are hurting this company. I hope you see this as an example of how you've taken things too far. I most certainly have not. In fact, I commend you for following the rules to the letter. However, I will make a note of your insubordinate tone during the above messages. Of course you will. Eddie, you've been at this company for over 10 years and I would hate to see you go. Please remember that I have a board meeting this Friday where I will present all the positive changes I've enacted. And I will make recommendations regarding any employees who do or do not fit into our corporate family. You do not want me to mention you or your department at this meeting. No, I do not. Sorry for my tone. Hello, Eddie. I apologize for messaging you right before the end of the work week, but I need to give you a heads up. Another new rule? No. I just completed my presentation to the board, and they were very happy with the results coming out of your department. Okay, great. However, I've explained to them about the difficulties you and your men have had in regards to company morale. Difficulties? You know what I mean. Attitude issues. So they've requested that you attend a mandatory seminar on Monday. How long? Just a couple hours, but you will need to fill out a 20-page questionnaire beforehand. You want me to spend my weekend filling out a questionnaire? Yes. Me and everyone in IT? No, just you. Okay? And there's nothing I can do to avoid this? No. Honestly, the only reason I requested this was because I knew how helpful it will be for you. You've been bristling against my management style all along, but I'm certain that if you put in a bit more work, you'll turn into a model employee. All I want is for you to understand the importance of following the rules without complaint. Eddie, do you understand the importance? Yes. Email me the questionnaire. It's already been sent. Have a wonderful weekend. Eddie, are you still in the office? Yes, I wanted to finish this stupid questionnaire before I left. 3 pages done so far. Great work. Now, I need your help. Yeah? I'm in the hallway on your floor and the doors won't open for me. Can you let me back into the office? Why are you on our floor? Please, everyone else has gone home and the security guards aren't answering my calls. Why are you on our floor? Because I went for a smoke break, okay? I know it's against the rules, but I was really stressed out after the board meeting and I needed a quick smoke. I didn't realize that my fingerprints wouldn't work down here. Wow, that's a shame. You have to let me in. There's no other way out of here. And you're right there. I can see you through the window. Do you see me waving at you right now? Yes. Wow, you really are close, just on the other side of our door. Unfortunately, I won't be able to help you. But you have to. There's a rule against knocking, but now that you see me, there's no rule about letting me back in. Right, I should let you back in. Unfortunately, your computer says that you're available, which means that you're at your desk right now. So the person in the hallway is clearly not you. If you had followed the rules and changed your status, you wouldn't be in this situation right now. I'm so sorry, the rules are there for a reason. No, let me in! Well, if the weekend security guards don't answer, you can always call 911. They'll send someone to break down the door and let you out. Or call anyone in my department who likes you enough to drive all the way back here and let you out. I'm sure they all love you and the positive changes you've made in our lives. But on the off chance that you've alienated all my staff, you might have to wait there until our regular security guards come back. On Monday. Have a great weekend. I went home right after that, leaving Jeff alone in that hallway. He waited there for 6 hours before he finally got up the nerve to call 911. They had to break down the door to let him out. Of course, the board of directors were not happy. They got rid of the new security system, and they got rid of Jeff, replacing him with a new boss named Kathy who isn't as hands-on. Thank God. During his big goodbye party, Jeff said it was a mutual decision to leave the company. But we all know it was because he'd created a work environment where everyone in the company hated him with a fiery passion. He works at Google now.